So, weitergehen.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every
Sanja.
We always
Be careful with your new friends in Amber Heights. They're not the most reliable types. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Ich habe deine Evaluierung auf dem Terminal im AAS-Gebäude gefunden. Du hast schon mal erwähnt, dass ihr Probleme mit anderen Konzernen hier habt. MSI muss die Frequenz freischalten, die blockiert die Station auf dem Devil's Peak. Ich habe Fragen zur MSI und der guten alten Zeiten.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. Ah, so you've heard about our prior acquaintance.
Ja, klar habe ich das.
I suppose you're right. Graham's always had a way with words. Strange as it may seem, I suspect he'd have quite the corporate career if he weren't so radical. Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago. We both agreed that MSI's treatment of its workers was untenable. I thought reforms would be enough. I didn't realize you wanted to abolish the corporate system entirely. What can I do for you?
So, jetzt kommen wir zum Eingemachten.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
when Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
Es muss eine andere Möglichkeit für euch geben. So.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Jeder weiß, wie der Hase läuft, absolut.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Ihr scheint hier ein kleines Reptilenproblem zu haben. Ein kleines. Ich glaube, der ganze Planet ist damit gefüllt.
And a Mantisaur problem. And a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Mhm. Ach, ich hab das schon. Nice.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
Wie genau soll das uns der Datenmodul weiterhelfen? Dass er es klingen lassen, als würde er auf die Jagd nach einer Waffe schicken. Ja, schon irgendwie.
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Erspar mir die Details und sag mir, was da nächstes ansteht. Ja,
Corporate espionage. How was that, Celia? Did I sell it?
Your best delivery yet, sir.
Ich mach das drauf, Sanja. Erzähl mir einfach weiter.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sanja, du würdest ein Hund. Was bedeutet das für mich?
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Ich weiß immer, Leute, das Problem bringt.
Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Ja. Pass bloß mit deine Leute auf. Ah, fast. Ich sag mal fast.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Ein geheimer Konzern war es, infiltrieren und einen Mitarbeiter entführen. Klar, kein Thema.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years. It was a joke to them.
Deine linke Niere? Wer interessiert, was die denken? Du hast jetzt was sagen. Ja?
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
Und du hast alles zum Laufen gebracht. Das ist mehr als einer dieser Manager von sich behaupten könnte.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Ja, ich brauche Geld. Sehr viel Geld.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
Es war eine Glanzleistung. Der Typ ist ein Depp von Weltklasse.
He's not the brightest of minds, but he makes up for it with enthusiasm.
That's not what I would call it.
Still, I had him posted on the landing pad in hopes that he'd stay out of everyone's way. I'll see about additional training.
Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret. I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Inspiration. Ah, das war's schon. Und mach ich die 50 auch noch voll. So, jetzt habe ich noch einen Punkt. Wo packe ich da? Links auf 115. Stark. Gefällt mir. Schloss knacken. Ecken. Nahkampf brauche ich nicht. Ausweichen passt mir eigentlich schon. Überzeugen. Na komm, ein bisschen Tech. So, liebes Tagebuch, was für Quiz hast du für mich? Ich mit Catherine Marlin. Sandra glaubt, dass Catherine weiß, wo der andere Konzern seine Geschäfte macht. Probiere Definition von ihr zu erhalten. Als nächstes mache ich erstmal das hier. Gefallen für Nioka. Hä? Ach Mann, jetzt geht das schon wieder los.
Wraps.
Oh
Let's clear
je.
the sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in
Die ganzen Eier von denen. Ah, die sind Pilze. Keine Eier. Okay. Ja doch, das sind Eier. Das sind Eier. Sch. Ah! Ja, okay. So gut. So, Hayes Grab. Nahe der Oberfläche von Hayes Grab steckt ein kleines Kästchen. Die Scharniere sind durchgerostet und das Holz ist fast völlig verrottet. Das zerfällt dir beinahe in den Händen. Aber darin findest du ein angelaufenes Silbermedaillon mit der Inschrift Sharon.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again.
Platz 2.
Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him. I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
Du hast nie versucht, sie zu finden?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
Ich zumindest finde es gut, dass du dich jetzt der Sache stellen willst. Alkohol ist sowieso der beste Freund des Menschen. Das ist eine besorgniserregende Menge emotionaler Ballast, die du da mir mit dir rumschlägst.
I'll admit there's a certain truth to that, but every once in a while, when I realize I've lost track of the number of bottles I've hucked at a tree, I get to wondering. Maybe one night I'll reach for a bottle and find my sidearm instead, and it'll be just as comforting. The thought sobers me right up, and I don't want to be thinking it anymore. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Okay. So, tragische Trooper. Bitte Hiram um Hilfe. Schon wieder? Schon wieder um Hilfe.
It's the strangest thing. I still can't receive any incoming off-world communication.
Ja, ist ja gut. Nerv mich jetzt nicht. Jetzt wird mir bloß nicht schnippisch.
Architect, have mercy. I should have known you were a shark. Phineas only works with the most ruthless and resourceful of captains. Wait, don't hurt me. That was an intended compliment, I swear. Here, take this if it will incentivize you to work faster.
Stark, okay.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
Also langsam nervt der Typ wirklich. Sie ist eine Freundin und braucht Hilfe. Das ist der Einzige, der ihr helfen kann. Ich habe langsam genug von der Selbstsucht. Mit viel oder es wird Konsequenzen geben. Liegen Sie versucht, einem lukrativen Auftrag nachzugehen. Wir können dir einen Anteil geben. Na komm, bitte mal.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra too.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
Na geht doch.
Sure. You know where to find me if you need me.
Oh, gibt es noch Loot? Oh, ich fast übersehen. Was ist das? Achso, ist wahrscheinlich dieser Radio-Sender-Empfänger. Okay. Aber ich will Monarch jetzt erstmal nicht verlassen. Terra 2. Nee. Okay, weiter geht's. Erstmal hier auf Monarch.
You seen Arthur today?
Nein, das Meg.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as
Hello,
you're not
Catherine.
being in her debt.
Judging from the blood spatter on your shirt, I take it you visited my favorite cleaner?
Ja.
Sure.
Sandra meint, du wirst etwas über ein Unternehmen, das heimlich auf Monarch operiert.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Kann sein, dass ich dass ich erkenne wenn man dir eine Lüge optisch lässt. Du lässt irgendwas aus.
Good ear you got. Would be a dreadful shame if someone were to deafen it. Look, I don't know if this is related, but it ain't escaped my notice that one of my regulars been lingering a little too long at the gambling bar. She's been acting twitchy, even for her. Ask at the bar about a customer who shows up bi-weekly. My staff may know more.
Okay, dann noch ein Thema.
Funny you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
Er versucht Kosten einzusparen, indem er das Zeug mit Spreads statt mit Turbolader transportiert. Okay.
That Dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
Gut, dann lieber wohl. Tablet Ausweisbeweis. Oh nein, 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 nicht schlagen, nicht schlagen. Auch nicht springen. Was ist gerade los hier? Schön, was geht. Okay, das wusste ich jetzt wirklich nicht, dass man auch stehlen kann. Das habe ich jetzt gerade erst herausgefunden. Ich hätte auch diese eine Apothekenfrau so beklagen können. Nur gut. Ja gut, nur gut. Das ist jetzt auch kein Thema mehr. Ich bin da jetzt schon vorbeigelaufen. So, Wesley Alexander.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Hast du Gläschen Age Whisky? Ursprünglich will bestellen, ich brauche nur Informationen über einen Stammgast. Er will es vielleicht halt der Konzernleiter.
Let me think back. Yeah, I got a regular who's been twitchier than normal lately. Every time she bets, she loses big. Then she pounds a mountain of daiquiris upstairs. You ought to ask Yvonne. She'd know Ms. Twitchy better than me. No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
Wetten abschließen, okay. Oder kann ich Wetten abschließen?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Okay. Netter Mann. Ja, der ist sympathisch. So, wer bist du? Yvonne Brennan.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story?
Ich hätte gerne was zu trinken. Ne, gerade nicht. Wieso jemanden nervös? Gibt jede Menge Dekiris hinter, wenn sie große Summen verliert.
That does ring a bell. I remember one lady. She never penned a name in the book. Her friend Huxley placed the collateral for her.
Huxley?
Huxley's with the Iconoclasts. Know of her? She's not quite all there.
Huxley kennen wir. Huxley trinkt hier. Es überrascht mich, dass sie die Tür aufmachen kann, wenn sie besoffen ist.
Does give her trouble from time to time. Once she got stuck in the bathroom. Had to break a window to get out. Anywho, she's probably in Amber Heights with the rest of Graham's Iconoclast folks.
Also es ist wirklich eine seltsame Geschichte, aber ich bin 70 Jahre lang auf Eis gelegt. Durchs Weltall geschwebt und dann eines Tages interessiert keinen. So, wir sind schon Getränke, oder?
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time. If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
Alles klar. Iceberg Age Whisky. Oh. Aber sehr. So, wieso? Was gibt's eigentlich mit dieser Whisky? Pearl Library Likör? Rum and something. Das Age. Iceberg Aged Whisky. Ach komm, bleiben wir 2 davon. So, alles klar. Danke sehr. Ich glaube, das hätte ich auch irgendwie hier nehmen können. Wodka, Cavalry, Wine. Lass mich durch, lass mich durch! Komm. Apple, Banana Claps, Lemon Slap. Lemon Slap, Banana Claps. Moab Fizzy Tea. Okay, habe ich schon gelootet.
They'll never see us.
Na, komm, geh durch. So, fehlerfrei. Party. Fehlerfrei. Sprich mit Huxley. Untersuche die Abrufstelle. Wer ist mit Huxley?
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
So, da ist er ja, Huxley.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again.
Du bist wieder hier angekommen?
Damn right. Ain't nothing in the wilderness can stop me. Except being locked up.
Wie geht's dir? Ich suche nach... Ach, warte mal.
Well, on the way back, I twisted something in my leg, foot area. Where does my foot end and my leg begin? Wherever that is, it hurts. So, no rest
Krampf?
for me for a little while. Time to kick back and relax.
Nur dein Bein nicht, schätze ich. Wie hast du dein Bein verletzt? Wie lange bist du außer Gefecht?
I did a dumb thing. I was trying to get away from a terror ray. Usually, you can just get a ways from their nest and they'll stop following you. But this one was really persistent. Chased me for, I don't know, forever. Scratched me up black good. I barely got away. Then I tripped over a void damn rock. A rock! Not even a slippery one. Till it stops hurting, I guess. Zora says I'll be fine in a month or so.
Ist schon der Beinschutz.
Huh? Why?
Ist doch verletzt.
Oh, ha! You're funny.
So, jetzt aber.
Hello?
Wir suchen nach Cassidy. Ich habe gehört, ihr seid Kumpels?
Oh, she's such a gem. She gambles with me whenever I've got time to stop through Fallbrook. Ooh, I bet she's hiding. Does that when she owes people money. Ought to leave her be, though, if she doesn't want to be found.
Intelligenz widerspricht Glücksspiel nicht eurem ganzen entsagtem Materialismus-Zeug?
I guess. But we still gotta pay for drinks, so I can't just... you're right. I've been awful. Okay, I'll tell you, so long as you don't rat me out. She's got a secret hideaway out in the middle of nowhere. I'll mark it on your map. It's pretty busy for an abandoned facility. Here, I want a key to the back gate off her, but I ain't going near that place.
Du gibst den Schlüssel zu einer Geheimanlage einfach so weg. Mhm. Du hast ihn gewonnen, warum hast du ihn verwettet?
Well, I ain't gonna use it, and ain't nobody gonna buy it if they don't know the place exists, so... Besides,
Ja, da hat sie
you
schon
help me,
recht.
I help you. That's what friends do.
Gut, dann kann man sagen,
My stomach. As you were.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?